Hello everybody and welcome back to X for the economy campaign, and today we're going to do a few little bits and bobs to get ourselves set forward for a major push on our economy. Now, I've had a little gander over the system and what I've already got and what I kind of want to aim to achieve, and I'm going to make some slight changes. Now our main concept from the previous episodes is that we're going to basically do kind of one station for one item, and that's not going to change. However, what I am going to do is kind of set it so that we're going through the system of requirements. So, for example, everything's going to need energy cells. And right now we've got a small factory producing those energy cells, but I'm actually going to build a bigger one near the HQ. So it's kind of centralized. Hopefully it'll be sending ships out all over the place. And we'll probably put some courier ships first so they're faster. They can get resources to places a lot quicker, but obviously they carry a lot less of them. Now, whether I do that with all the stations, I'm not entirely sure yet. But right now, with the energy cells, we are, because we want to kind of push them faster. So if they're sat outside stations for a little bit longer because of docking, it's not too much of a problem, because it just means that we can level up some of these crew, because I'm going to alter the crew when it comes to the larger trade ships, that we can have a more expanded area. Now, obviously, the area they can trade via station is obviously determined by the manager, and I'm hoping kind of leveling up some of these pilots, that we're going to level up the morale, then obviously they can just do their station management level up as they go. We can also have a look in some of the areas for some seminars and stuff like that as well. But today, I'm going to completely ignore the fact we've already got one here. She's working really nicely. If we have a look at it, you can see it's not got any money at the moment because we emptied it last time. I think it's still possibly upgrading. No, it's fully upgraded. So it's obviously got 3 platforms there. And what we're going to do is we're basically going to set up a new system. So this is nice. This is set up so that it'll just plod along. And we'll leave it as is because it's kind of at the top end. So it'll be good for us to have that there anyway. And there's no sense in destroying stuff right now. But what we're going to do is we're going to set up ourselves a new plot. Probably around this area here. Because, yeah, probably just here. Because it's quite close to one of the jump gates. But it also means that we're not blocking any of these resource areas as well. So let's go ahead and manage a new plot. Oh, I did not click the right place. No, I did not. Think about that for a second. Now, obviously, we're in Argon Prime at the moment. But let's get ourselves to the Grand Exchange here. Manage plots, here we go. We kind of roughly know where we want to be, which is here. So I'm going to do... Now, we don't need to do 5x5 in every direction. Certainly don't need that many. However, I am going to do... Just so I've got a little space. Create the plot. Place that plot just here. That's actually going to be quite expensive, so drop it down to a 4x4 for now, because take all of our money. About half the price. Buy that license, we'll continue. And then what we need to do is we need to get dock modules. We need to get a 3-tier one. Nice and close. Corner. Go. Close to this corner as we can possibly get. There we go. And then we're going to get an 8 medium standard. And then we'll get a 3-6 side, I think. We're going to have a lot coming in. I actually might put medium cargo ships on, I think. Okay, right. Let's just get ourselves away from that there so ships can come in and out. So we're only using standard stuff again still, but not a problem. Copy module. Go. Matter of fact, let's just put a cross in the cross section just in case we ever want to change our mind. Section there. Place you there. Because there's a little bit of space around that area as well. Place another cross section in. Now there isn't going to be much room here. But what I'm going to attempt to do, try and put our storage module there. Put a large container in there, perfect. And then what I'm going to do to expand is I'm just literally going to stack them. in that area, similar to what we've got in. It's going to be quite a similar design to the other one, but there'll be some differences when we get to vertical module. I think we only need the one. I'm hoping we only need one. 2 storage module. Nothing's touching. Quite smart. Right, so the next thing I want to do is get our production module for our energy cells. Place our energy cells down, rotate it so it locks into place. Now we could try and put one there, but I think not blocking too much. Let's go ahead, place it there. Copy module. We're not going to get another one in there, that's fine. Right, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to place copy. Do I get all three? I do get all three. Excellent. You can see there now, in theory, they are blocking each other, but in practice, I'm not too fussed. As long as they're not going through each other. That's the main one for me, is that they're not like breaking through. But I'm going to place another cross section here and there. Get some more energy cells. Cancel that off for a second. Copy sequence. Perfect. Straight away we've got 12 already set up. What we can do, I go here, sequence, place there. Just delete that off. That one. What did I just remove? Oh, sorry, they're only in doubles, so 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8. You know, we'll leave that like that. That'll be fine. 2, 4, 6, 12. And what we can do, place vertical module there. Right place, you are in the right place. Then copy this sequence again and lower down. Now we can copy the whole sequence. Copy sequence. Just see, we're just massively expanding now. Again, I want this to completely provide us with every resource requirement when it comes to energy cells. Or perfect. Right, that'll do us for now. That's going to take us quite a lot of production. It's going to take us a while to produce it. It's going to take us a lot of money to produce it. Let's just confirm our module changes so we don't blow anything up. Go back to our construction. Resources needed. We need a lot of resources. More than anything, we need a builder. So let's go and get ourselves a builder. And then we need to put in some money. Now it's going to take 25.9 million. But hopefully we can trade restrictions. We'll have just the energy cells coming from ours, so that should drop the price down. That's going to take some time to build, but it's certainly going to be a lot better for us now. And fingers crossed, we can get things looking a little bit better. Right, that's our energy cell production. Now the other one I want to change. Again, I've already got one already. Water refinery. That water refinery actually does more than one thing, which I'm not too keen on. What I am going to do is I'm going to place a water refinery. Is that my water? I think I might have already done. I did one last season, last episode even. Probably this one here. Yes, it is. Right, so water production. So we've got this water production system going here. This is going to be my main water production. Again, we've got 1 6 1 6 6. Sorry, a 3 1. Let's go ahead and place place it there. Not in the way of anything. Nope, don't like it there. Go ahead and place tools, cross section, and two top of it. Just out the way a bit. Okay, so this is going to be our main production for water supply. Copy the sequence. And I kind of like how that looks. Sequence. So I'm going to leave it like that, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to break off somewhere. Where, I don't know. I will probably break off below here, actually. Go for vertical. Cross. Pull that out. Actually. Oh, it's close, but we are clear. This is our water production. It costs us a hell of a lot more than what we've just put in, so let's just go ahead and place in what money we can. Strict, only my property makes trade. Confirm the module changes. Let's just double check and make sure we've actually got people suppliers. Solar power plant, Alpha Group. 2, 4, 6 traders, and they're currently progressing to the Reach. Reach refinery. Nation. Take some money off him. So still building something. Okay, so was it second contact? Second contact. Factory. Let's just rename this. Looking at the wrong bloody place. Second contact to main water.
Greetings. Hello.
There we go. So it's all set, so we know it's the main water refinery. Need to do the same for our new production. This one here. And exchange 1. Main energy. There we go. So we can see we got the two main ones ready to go. We've obviously got a few bits and bobs here and there that we're going. We've got Nepilos Fortune building some weird system that I've decided to put together. We've also got the Reach one that we still have, which will produce us with a little bit of income. As you can see, we're getting nice income coming through still. And what we'll hopefully see as we progress is more and more of systems will start to kind of set this pattern up of providing resources between us, between all of our stations. Now, if you remember rightly, we had the Grand Exchange 3, which currently sat doing absolutely nothing. But let's go ahead and head to our logical overview. Now, actually, before we do that, let's go to station configuration. As you can see, all we have at the moment is the docking areas. Now, remember, these are just standard ones because we only had the standard ones at the time. We will look to increase that. I'll probably do like a... Well, let's do it now while we're talking about it. Place a base side. And I want stock modules. Place 8 medium. Plenty of in and outs. They don't actually have any clearance levels, so it looks like they're a lot better sustained. Definitely not clearance, much better sustained. It's because they fly inside it technically. Then you'd have thought these bits here. I don't know. Up still. Maybe the medium ones don't need as much coverage, but still, we've got them set up ready to go. We're going to need some more production. We can actually access that estimate. Let's go ahead and on in my trade. On in my property may trade. So that's set up ready to go. Now what we can do is once we confirm that, if we head back to our logical overview. Now we've got our main production ready to go for our water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set water to trade. Now we can create buy offers and we can create sell offers. Now we can do this for other resources. Obviously we can do it for all of them, and we will do slowly but surely. We'll start adding stuff as we can control what we need when we need it. But what I want to try and do is I want to try and only sell kind of materials that we don't need, and I don't want to buying anything. So we're literally just selling and selling and selling and selling. We'll build mining ships to provide our stations with the requirements they need, and any overspill we'll then sell this market here. That being said, we need to start thinking about actually getting some refineries that are just going to store resources for us. And that being the reason being behind that is that if we set it up so that the main stations we have sell any leftovers, we're producing more traffic, so we're blocking the ships that we want getting in. Not only that, a lot of the miners will sit there with half a bay full of resources, and then they'll go back out mining again, and they won't mine a full amount, and they're just sat being not utilized properly. Whereas if we have a station that solely does mining and it has the ability to sell anything that it's got, we'll then provide that through our own fleet and our own stations, and it will also obviously send it to here, and here will then sell it on. That's the plan. If you'd like to ask any questions or anything like that, make sure you leave me a comment in the comment section, just to let me know, your thoughts and ideas or feedback or questions or whatever it is you have. This is a lot of thinking process behind right now, and obviously not a lot showing. But we've got a lot of building going on at the moment. We've got an influx of cash, which is good. We've got no ships yet, so what I'm going to do now is we're going to buy some ships. We've already ascertained that medium is going to be better for us, and we need mineral for our water first. So the first thing I'm going to do is get a mineral one. I'm going to set medium miner. Mining turrets. Players, yeah. Weapons systems. Bills. They're all full of mining stuff. Okay. We'll add that and we'll get as many of them as we can. We can get 4 of them. Confirm that order. That's going to be the 4 for our water production for now. And obviously, we're going to do nothing with the water at the moment. We need energy cells and ice. We've got 16 water and then storage. There. We're going to need drones. We're also going to need a manager. And then we don't want to trade anything. What I do want to do is I want to stop these here. So once we've got the storage, to restrict it, we will restrict it. While we're at it, let's have a look at what crew we have. Manager. Okay, so we've got skill level for managers. Service crew. Now we want to try and keep the service crew as the managers because I don't want to replace our actual captains. You know, they're in the role for now as they are. Work somewhere else for me. Then I'm going to set you for my water refinery. And then I'm going to set you. Work somewhere else for me. And set you the wrong water refinery. I did. Where else for me? Place you in the factory. Yeah, there we go. Work somewhere else for me. The headquarters? No, they've got. I think that's everybody. For now, anyway. Which I can't do anything with just yet, anyway. I got the dock module. Okay, so that's all the ones we got so far done. You just saw there that you can kind of set it to what you want, so you can see what their stars are going to be in the role rather than the stars that they currently have, which is useful too. So with that done, we just now need to wait for them to kind of produce. We will look in the next episode to getting our next station up, which we've got water, got energy cells, so we need to really start thinking about the mining stuff that I've just, that I've been mentioning. And the best place for the mining is going to be one of these, and I'm probably going to put it in Grand Exchange 4, because it's got a large mining area. We can kind of put one maybe here, or here, or maybe just smack bang in the middle, right there. And we'll just collect everything in that one, and as I said, we'll distribute it for. That's going to be us for now. Let me know in the comment section if you've got any suggestions or ideas or anything whatsoever, even just a comment saying you're doing it all wrong. Whatever it is, just let me know and I'll get back to you. But until next time, everybody, take care for now. See you on the next one. Bye bye for now.